to articulate their position in a very civil manner. They had a right to be heard, but the majority of us, of the Senate rather, because I'm not a member of the Senate, the majority of the Senate members of the Jubilee Party Alliance had their way because there were more of them. I think I want to make it clear because Senator Kang'ata has tried to give the impression that the reason why he's been relieved of his responsibility as the chief whip in the House has got something to do with a letter that he wrote to the president at the beginning of this year. I want to be able to explain to you that that is not the case, at least not the case directly. We had a meeting with Honorable Kang'ata with the leadership of the House, actually the leadership of Parliament. There were 8 of us, and we reached some conclusions because we did feel that whatever opinions he had to make is within his right as a member of the Jubilee Party, and he should not be vilified or punished for that. But the way in which he did them was what was the question that we thought he should realize, that there's decorum, there are ways of addressing these issues when you want to talk to the leadership of the party, and especially if that leadership happens to include His Excellency the President. After that meeting, we had another meeting at the Jubilee headquarters in which we invited him. He refused to come. And we discussed a few other confidential issues in which we put him online to be able to talk to us. But in a most unfortunate way, he decided to discuss what we discussed in closed meetings outside to the media. That was his biggest failure as far as leadership is concerned. You don't kiss and tell. You don't kiss and tell. When we meet as a leadership, you're supposed to keep the confidentiality of the meeting, keep the confidentiality of what it is we have discussed. But if after talking, immediately you go out and expose those who you talked with and what you said with them, then that is not acceptable, and that is his biggest failure as a leader. And therefore, the rest of the leadership in the Senate are not able to trust him going forward. How then can they ever talk freely when he's there, when they don't know what he's going to say outside to the media and to his friends? So it is that breach of confidentiality which has made his position untenable. I think that's all I have to say about that. If you have questions, you may.